Welcome to the RPG Blender, where we give lesser played games or forgotten settings the roll the dice they deserve. I'm your host, Game Master George, thrilled to welcome you to the next chapter in our adventure. Our heroes have tracked the assassin through the trees and back to Nechara, but what awaits them inside? Find out as we explore a new land of power and ancient secrets in Exalted, Silent House.
All right, well,
okay.
Keep heading toward that house.
Do you want to talk to the guards?
Not unless they stop us.
Fair enough. And we keep going.
You start heading toward the house. The guards stop you.
Perfect. That's what we're heading for.
Excuse me. You need to keep back here.
Why?
What happened here?
That is none of your concern, citizen. Please stay back. Allow us to do our jobs.
As you know, I'm helping with your job more recently. So.
I do not know that you were doing that. How are you helping with the job?
We've been working for your council.
Okay.
And for your captain specifically.
Mm-hmm. For my captain.
Yes.
Okay. Doing what?
Are you actually... I'm sort of like
I when he's like when I see Jerem getting like into his like let's just go, man, like I'm like, ooh. We've been helping with all manner of things as is necessary, and we believe that there's something worth investigating here, which is why we have come upon it. Your presence here alerts me to the fact now that I am probably right. So are you going to tell me what is in here so we can aid in this investigation? And then I bend down, or am I going to be investigating it on my own?
Okay. Give me your charisma manipulation presence.
Charisma presence?
Manipulation presence.
Charisma presence, you go.
Oh no! You're literally manipulating him.
I'm trying to manipulate you. Manipulation. Okay, so that's 1, 2. The presence part is good. That we're happy about. We're gonna pump that up for sure. That's better. I don't get excited about the 10s now because I'm like, the 10s betrayed me last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then with that dialogue that I had, was that a stunt in any way? Because I felt how
pretty
I was
stunty.
Doing it in general.
Felt at least one stunt.
You can have a
maybe even
2
two.
stunt.
Oh
Yeah. So that's gonna be 6, 7 successes.
Okay, 7, not 8.
or 8.
No, 7.
Oh, you counted your automatic success?
I did.
Okay.
And we just made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, you were right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Even better.
I watched you count the dice, and then I was like,
That's a good mistake. That's a good mistake, man. I like mistakes to go up, then down.
Sir, I have not seen you at the barracks anytime recently.
That's wild to me. I'm so big.
Yeah,
No one's ever told me I've been
Where
I think
have you
we've
been
taken a lot of
stationed?
your horses.
I tell them the gate that I've been stationed at because I'm close to the center of town.
All right, you've been working from that guard. Okay, well, that's why I have not seen you. You are working in the commercial district, whereas we are now in the residential. So, if you are indeed working for Captain Najalan, then I will allow you to pass here. However, I will let you know that he is currently actively on this site, and if you are not telling me the truth, he will not be pleased to see you, and there are more than enough of us here to remove you from this site.
I'm sure there are enough of you here to remove me from this planet. It's not my concern because he does know me, but I do appreciate it.
Yeah, where is he?
You'll find him in the manor.
Thank you. Endearment
Thank you.
starts walking.
And I literally step over this man. What? Just...
He resists the urge to nut punch up.
That's fair. Honestly, I'd respect the shot. I'd be like, yeah, dude, if he's gonna walk over you. Yeah, and we go in there hunting for Captain Najalan, which
Yes.
I don't know if we ever asked for that name, but I'm glad to have it now.
You did ask for that name because I forgot it, but Greg did not.
Whoa! Greg!
Honestly, it's not surprising. Remember he remembered Squeaky Wheel's full name?
Oh, God help us.
The man takes meticulous notes.
Outrageous.
It
All
didn't
right.
look like he was reading off a note, though, at the time. Like, I remember being at the table and him just saying it and me being like, beautiful.
They'll never
mind
know.
over
It's a
here.
podcast.
Fucking actors. Anyway, you begin making your way toward the manor house. After you round the next corner, a few guards walk in your direction. Excuse me, sir, you cannot be in... No, you make your way fully... Yes, you pass some outer small walls that are blocking off an inner courtyard here, where you can see some churned earth on one side of the courtyard. You can also see on that side of the house a rather sizable hole up on the third floor on the wall.
Weird.
What the hell happened here?
We'll go up and find out.
Yeah, scanning for, I guess, the captain, really.
Okay, you scan.
I was just gonna go right to the crime scene, but yeah.
I mean, actually, no, you're right. You're right. What am I doing?
If he's in the kitchen getting coffee.
Yeah, they know. We go right to the scene. Screw this. Yeah.
All right.
We're actually on a timeline. I would love to talk to him, but like,
fair.
If he's like, oh, the giant was here, I missed him. Oh, okay.
All right. You make your way over to the area of disturbed earth. It's very clear that some kind of violent event took place here. You can see bits where it seems almost like the ground was shoveled up. You can also see smaller puncture marks in the ground in various locations. You see basically obvious signs of struggle. And then as you look up, you can see a hole that looks roughly person-sized.
So someone knocked someone out of house into here. How is the debris? Does the debris go out? Is there
debris does go out? You can see bits of wood scattered around here.
This is definitely the most intense society-driven conflict we've ever seen. Like that we stumbled into that wasn't us. Like this is I correct me if I'm wrong. This is the first time we've been like, oh, someone else is throwing balls around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the first time we met the Veil Lady was the first time we even knew of anyone else.
Yeah, and it was like in a dank dungeon where nobody's
balls.
gonna be. Like it was, yeah. But okay, cool. Game face.
All right. So killing happened out here. It looks like struggle is out here. I'm looking. Where? Maybe they have body. The body should have been out here, judging by struggle. Yeah.
Yeah, unless it was taken,
or unless they have it and they found them dead.
Dear immediately looks around for anybody really.
Now we should
around.
probably find the guard captain. We could also go up to the third floor.
Yeah, I was hoping for somebody just to brief us. I mean, the captain might be doing his job. If someone else will answer us.
Yeah, right.
Hey, you. What's your name?
Son of a bitch.
Who do you say that to?
Guard. Random guard. Whoever's...
It's Captain Nechara.
Give me a luck check.
Cool. Here we go. Why, I'm your friend, Captain Nechara. 0.
0. There are no guards nearby at this moment.
Yo, what's your name? Oh, okay. Yeah, let's
I look
go
around
upstairs.
and I just look back at the arm. I'm like, it's okay. Let's go.
It's honestly, it's been tough. It's been some tough days. If I'm being
you guys
honest.
haven't slept in some time.
Yeah, we're probably getting tired.
I think we're getting used to not needing sleep anymore. I think we're just, I mean, gods. Let's go to the third floor. Let's go.
Are there exhaustion rules in this?
That's a great question.
There's rules for everything else.
I presume
No,
we just kind of are okay always.
There's specifically things you can take that make you not get as. I have the thing that makes you not get as sleepy as quickly. No, I'm thinking a shadow run.
Uh-oh.
No, wait. I'm thinking a shadow run.
I'm certain I don't have anything for that. What do you got, George?
So it is a difficulty 5 check to run for 3 consecutive days or nights without succumbing to exhaustion.
We haven't done that yet. We're good.
You have not. However, you have at this point been awake, I think, for 3 days.
No.
Nights. When was the last time you slept?
No, we went
A day ago.
Yeah.
24 hours ago. We've only been running around for like 24 hours. It's been like a day-night cycle.
You
since we've been,
slept the day before you met Autumn and the Lunars. You then ran back, took the next day. Basically, the entire day was there, meeting them, running back. That was nighttime. Then you made your way back here.
So a day and a half.
And then back. So it's been 2 days now.
No, you put us back and
2
forth too
doesn't
many
sound
times.
like 3
too many
to
times
me.
you brought us back and forth.
No, I did not. Because you were there. You were meeting Autumn, correct? That happened the first day that you were.
What do you want me to roll? What do you want me to roll?
I don't want you to roll anything. Well, actually, I would like you to roll.
Give me a dice. Give me a roll. I came here to roll dice. What do you want me to roll? I'll fall
Let's
asleep.
see.
I don't. Let's play the game, baby.
You can give me a
I'm gonna check these minutes, and if I'm right, you owe me a pizza.
stamina survival.
Stamina survival.
Oh no! Since this is so draining, can this count as a week of stamina training?
Ooh, that's a good idea.
So yeah, you guys were going there. You then ran back to the city to get the scroll. You then had to go back to deliver the scroll. And now you've run back here.
I'm not just debating how many times we've run back and forth. I feel like it's been like maybe 28 hours. I just don't have the wherewithal to defend it right now.
You were given
And I'm not helping.
How'd you do?
I got a 3.
I got a lot more than a 3.
Good God.
Because I definitely pumped I can pump this, right?
Sure.
Because I have survival, so I'm just asking.
Okay.
I mean, it's a check, right? That's how
Yep.
it works.
All right. Your checks are noted. Well, once you tell me your value.
6.
All right. Your checks are noted.
Word.
All right. What do you do?
So I'm running on my own internal caffeine. Like,
Going into the manor house and looking for the captain, right?
Okay. Upon entering the manor house, he is not hard to find as you see him right off to the side in one of the side rooms, just talking with a nearby guard.
Darren will just knock on the doorway and just kind of like poke his head in and look.
Okay. As you knock, he turns in your direction. There's a slight moment of surprise when he sees you, then a moment of resignation that, of course, you would be here. Before he motions the guard away and then motions you to approach.
And we do so.
I should not be surprised to see you here, should I?
we're trying to fix problems, and you have a lot of problems.
Thought you were trying to fix the problems outside the city.
We're trying to fix the problems everywhere, and they're having the same problems outside the city. What have you learned here? Obviously, something smashed someone out the window. My friend Diram tells me big struggle took place outside, but this fight obviously originated from inside.
Yes. How deeply did you look into that area outside?
Just a
That's very
cursory
good.
glance. We wanted to get the story of what you found out.
And my assumption is you have the body.
Your assumption would be incorrect.
Sucks.
And more interesting, if you had looked outside a little more thoroughly, you might have seen a lack of blood.
Guy's harsh in my tabletop vibe.
All right. We came here. We came here to get spoon fed.
That's true.
How dare you?
Nah, you're right. You're right. Interesting. So whatever came here took whoever was attacked. Who was attacked?
Don't know. As far as we can see, every member of this household is simply gone. In addition to the people, nothing seems to have been taken. While we have not found any currency, everything else in this place seems tacked and where it should be. People simply vanished.
Is this related to the issues of the other night?
I do not know. I don't know the names of the other members. If this is related, then there would surely be some sign somewhere in this house.
So the
Hey, we take a look
assumption
around?
is
Of course, and he looks at Mount. Please don't break anything.
I'm generally used to being inside spaces not sized for me.
He's pretty good at this by now.
That's all I know. And I crouch back into the hallway and shimmy to the side.
And please do not vanish without reporting to me whatever you find. Yes?
Of course.
He
Oh,
turns and starts looking.
we think that someone might be, we do not know, but we think someone might be trying to galvanize the fight.
Well, I wonder who would be doing that.
So do I. But leaders of the Broken Horn tribe were also killed. And not through means that would be normal among their people, through means that would be much more normal of someone, let's say, from here.
Interesting.
Indeed. But
George, I want to throw while Mountain is saying all this, I want to throw like a sense motive or something.
Sure.
go for it. As good as I'm
Perception,
a social, for
socialize.
some reason I'm so bad. Oh wait, I am good at
Oh
sense
no,
motive.
crap!
I'm bad at being
I'm not.
lied to.
I'm not good at this.
You forgot what read intentions was?
Read intentions. That's what I was looking for.
Yep. Perception socialize.
Perception socialize.
Somebody did.
Yeah.
I got
How'd you
a
do
3.
I got a 2.
Okay.
Strings, come back.
Not great rolls. Not great rolls.
Yes, people, write in. Tell us how much you want strings to return.
Please.
Okay. He is a very hard man to read. He has been doing this job for a while. He's very jaded. Plus, you've also learned that he probably has some kind of powered blood behind
And he's a secret member of a council. This guy should be very hard to read.
Yeah. Damn it. Okay.
Well, when I got a 3, I was like, that's nothing.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we walk away and start hunting about the manor to see what we can dig up.
All right.
Person, no body, and all of a sudden, probably
You think
nothing. Just a big leap in my mind. So it's probably.
Okay. Dirham says, like sweating a bit, wipes his brow, gets to work, looking through the hallways and the rooms and whatnot.
Yeah, we'll see what we find first, and then we'll go from there. I'm gonna look for like writings and stuff like that. I'm looking for specifically things that make this person look like they feel like they're owed something, like something was taken from them, something that would be very Adramalic, like something that maybe if they were being murdered by a big ass monster outside, something would make them ascend into something terrible.
Okay. Give me your
Like I said, big leap. That's why in character I wouldn't say
It's
it out
cool
loud.
though. It's cool.
Yep. Give me your perception
I like it.
investigation.
Oh
Shoot,
man.
I was gonna be like, I look at his desk. That was gonna be my
Do you
thing.
go look in his desk?
Yeah, I'm gonna go look. I'm gonna go hit the hot spots, right? The points of interest where I can delve through information, hopefully records, things of the like, see if I can find out anything there. Especially in theory, the important spots that he may or may not be present around might show more of a story to what's happening.
Okay. Give me
Okay.
your perception investigation.
I'm looking in like trash cans near desks and stuff, places you would crumble papers and throw them in, fireplaces, nightstands, things that you would pen for yourself or be angry about, but not necessarily keep on record.
Okay.
Do I get any stunts?
You can have a 1 stunt. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
could
need it.
I get stunts? I
You
like
can have a
stunts.
1 stunt.
Yeah.
That was huge. That was
Look, see ya. It's been such a drought. Anything's delightful now. It's great. Okay, so I got a 2.
You got a 2.
I got a
Yeah.
6, which is very hard for me on that roll, but I got 3 from your dot stunt.
Okay. Theorem, as you're looking through the study, you're looking at a strange collection of books. They do not seem to point in any particular direction. It's like somebody was told that a study needs books and went out and bought random books and placed them on these shelves. You see a number of what looks like horns mounted on the wall in a rather non-standard pattern. It's like there's a horn, then there's a gap, then there's a horn, then there's a gap, then there's 3 horns in a row. It's not arranged well. The desk itself is
Broken pattern horn plan.
the desk itself, everything just looks placed. It doesn't look like it's been used much. Meanwhile, Mountain, what you're finding as you look through the trash cans, through the fireplaces, it's all empty. Either somebody took out the trash before they disappeared, or nobody's been throwing anything away. And as you look, because you got a 6, right?
Yeah.
There's actually, at the bottom of the trash, a layer of dust on it.
Is there like a lack of ash in the fireplace and stuff?
There is a lack of ash, yes. So it was cleaned, and
That's a good
while you don't
news.
see ash, you do see the accumulation of dust there, as well as bird droppings that happen to fall down the chimney or whatever.
This place is a front, I said, Dear.
Oh, I thought the man was just an idiot.
I would have thought it too, but it looks like this place is fake. So it could be a pseudonym in order to hide wealth, maybe? I don't know. There's probably a million reasons I could think of to do this, but either way, this place is fake. So
Interesting.
either the person itself is completely fake or this place is a front. So if it's a front, the question becomes for what? If the person is fake, the person becomes for whom? Or the question becomes for whom?
Is it possible this is one of the council members? This was
Possible.
a hub for them in Commonplace, and they were found?
Like someone to retreat to, or someone to pretend to be, or someone that they
Right.
were?
When you're not wearing the mask, you're gonna have a couple of places that you'd go to,
Maybe.
but it's empty.
They are empty.
Okay.
And you said a bunch of small puncture marks, correct? Or on the
Outside,
ground
yes.
outside, like many legs, like an insect, maybe.
I'm gonna go take a look at the
Crime
hole
scene?
in the wall location.
Yeah, what room's that in?
That is upstairs, 3 rooms up. As you make it to the 3rd floor, you know what? As you're making your way up there, I would like you both to give me a perception awareness.
This feels like an ambush, George. Is this an ambush? I just need to know.
Nah.
This is an ambush.
Ambush already happened. Come on.
No.
Oof, bad
I mean,
roll.
look outside. The ambush already happened here.
Yeah, that's true. That person.
That's a lot of
was
dice and a
created
lot of
ran
nothing.
with.
Oh my gosh.
Not my nights.
I got a 4.
Mountain, it's quiet. Hiram, it's strangely quiet. You don't hear guards outside. As you go, you don't even hear, as you make it to the 2nd floor, Captain Najalan downstairs. You don't hear wind. You don't hear the creaking of floorboards. You don't hear, if this truly is a front building, you don't hear rodents in the walls. You hear very little. And as that realization comes upon you, you think back to when you've been speaking, and even as you spoke within the study, there was a strange emptiness to your sound, almost as if it's not reverberating off of the walls at all.
Well, I definitely could Mountain the heads up of that and just try to just talk. Mountain, do you hear anything?
I hear you.
No, but I mean beyond that.
No.
Yeah. What does that
Oh,
mean?
and I like start like moving around the floorboards and stuff, and then I pick up on it. I'm like, oh,
Just for safety, Dirham's gonna just just pull the wrapped up wand off of his back and just continue going like deeper in, sort of trying to hone in on that effect and where it seems to be more, I guess, like emanating or just like having a,
Okay.
I don't know, like a noise canceling presence.
If you were
Okay.
summoning demons and stuff, that might be a noisy business.
So you're
Right.
trying to now you're abandoning going to the third floor. Now you're trying to triangulate the source of this.
Oh, I was assuming that the two would sort of meet. If
Okay.
that's pulling this direction, but we wanted to go up.
Well,
to
I don't
where...
know. That will depend on your intelligence occult roll.
All right. Roll dice. Very well. Intelligence alt. Oh, I'm gonna pump. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 successes.
All right. As you probe the effect, as you attempt to reach out to it with your own magical intuition, the effect is moderately strong here. It becomes stronger, however, as it goes down.
Ow. That absence of sound or reduction thereof going down. We want to go up. Could be coming from the crater itself. Either way, stands to reason for us to go look at the crash scene first, right? Mountain!
Oh, I did not hear it.
That's fine. To summarize, Dirham says, whatever this like noise suppressant, whatever it is happening, it's happening. The source of it feels like it's leading closer to the level, like floor level, first floor. But we should,
First floor.
yeah, not in the direction of the hole, the fight scene. We should go
Let's
there
check
first, though, right?
Yes, let's continue on to that and then go
Yeah.
down and mess with magic. Last time we messed with magic, we got stuck in a city for
Right.
3 weeks.
And we shuffle up the stairs.
All right. You shuffle up the stairs, and as you reach the top floor, you see a fair scene of destruction. As you look down the hall, you can see 2 doors to either side, both of which have been bashed off of their hinges and lay scattered and slightly broken in the hall in front of you. At the far end, you can see the hole in the wall, as well as much sign of struggle. You can see cracked other parts of walls. You can see scuffs. You can see blade marks in the ground.
So it's a
Same
bit of a
blades that
rolling
we
battle,
saw
huh?
on the other guy.
You could give me an intelligence.
I asked Dirham.
You didn't see him. You're the only one who looked.
I described him as Dirham.
There you go. There you go. I got it. Honestly, we were so simpatico. I got it as soon as he described it. I was like, oh, just like these? These things on the ground. And there's the villain. Does that
All
work?
right, give me your intelligence medicine roll.
Oh, cool. Intelligence medicine, eh?
Well, you're
I think we
comparing
have
it to the stab wounds, so
Sure. I have a lot of that. 1.
Perfect.
uncertain.
Are there those puncture wounds and stuff up here?
Uh,
Puncture marks, like on the walls and floors and stuff?
Perception awareness. Or perception investigation, because now you're looking for it specifically. So yeah.
Awareness?
Investigation.
Damn it, George.
This is an investigation mission now. It's
Oh,
your murder
boy.
mystery.
Oh boy.
Got rid of one of them.
We got too many problems making our own through points of the
5.
bad guys.
5.
5.
Yes, you do see similar puncture wounds here in both of those side rooms as well as in this area.
Are they on ceilings and walls? Are they just on the floor?
In the
Does it
side
look-
rooms, yes, all over. However, in here, only on the floor.
Which makes sense. It would have moved forward to launch out the window. You would have needed to be. I look for a similar jumping indent.
Okay.
I.e., it would have been on the floor to jump, knock out wall with person, and then hit floor.
Okay. There is no jumping indent.
How did they
Out
get
there.
it out? How did they get enough? No, not out there. Here, like to
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
knockout.
Like there's no jumping out there. There's no way of jumping
So it just
out
pushed
in that
it
direction.
out the wall, out the door. This thing is strong.
Well, it broke the doors down too, right?
Let me look at that. Wait, can you piece the doors back together?
Yeah.
Not completely, just enough.
Sure.
Oh, I want to see if this. So, for example, and I'll take my hand and like put it to a wall, and I like push my arm into it. If I were to hit a door hard enough, but not hard enough to break it, there would be
You
an
wanna see-
indent of where I'm hitting it. Yeah, and it would be a human-size arm, a me-size arm, as opposed to if a man does it, there would be an indent of his shoulder where he's smashing into the door if you hit it with enough force. This shattered the door, right? The door's in splinters. So if you
Well,
build the door,
not splinters.
or
It's
they're
more
just
like
off the hinges.
it's more like broken in half. Not splintered. It's like it's
been
broke.
that would happen.
fractured.
Yeah.
Okay, so that might actually be enough to work with. So actually, if we put it together, does it look? I'm looking to see if this thing has thin limbs. So is it just insectoid all around? Does it have human parts? Like I'm trying to paint a
Intelligence
picture.
investigation.
Dear, man, this is what I'm thinking.
Seems pretty good. Give it a shot, buddy. I'm definitely
Okay.
I'm definitely throwing. I'm definitely throwing.
Okay,
But
cool. I'm letting you know so you can actually get a good roll. I got a nothing. I got a whole lot of goose eggs, which I
You
expected.
didn't get any
I'm
ones, did you?
like, no, I got a 5 and a 6.
Okay.
Oh right, I forgot I can hamper. That's terrible. You're reminding me why I never throw unless I know I'm going to do well.
3.
3. Okay.
3.
As he pieces the door back together for you, you can see the place of impact, and it appears very human-sized arm, like a shoulder, a human-sized creature.
Darren puts his like shoulder in the sort of indent. I mean, that's a point of note for what kind of creature we're sort of focusing on, but definitely lends to reason that we're looking at someone us-like. Could it have happened here?
What's with that? Yeah.
What if somebody and Dirham looks around to make sure that nobody else is like just here on the floor as Dirham begins talking personal business? Is anybody here, George?
No,
Two?
but there were 2 doors that were broken.
Oh,
this.
as in this isn't double doors. There's one
Correct.
door that was broken in this direction and another door broken
Yes,
in
2 different
another
rooms, which were broken in the same way.
Gotcha. So Dirham says, looking around to make sure that nobody else is here besides us, and confirming that says, is it possible that somebody just ascended?
This is my thought.
To someone's.
2?
From there, points at one of the broken doors, and there.
I think the second is.
Or do you think the second is the assault?
I think that it's possible. I just don't know.
That one
We
of them
don't know how these-
transformed?
We don't
and
know how the transformations work at all.
The lack of a body.
That's what also confuses me. But they could also just have been taken. This could be a demon crawling about and sent to kidnap. There are so many things we don't know, Dion.
I don't think a demon would have the gentility if it was going to forcefully apprehend to not injure.
Ah, I see what you're saying.
There's no struggle, right?
Well,
There's struggle, no blood.
There's plenty of struggle,
but no blood.
And no blood on even a speck of these doors or anything is also just very
It's odd.
strange. Yes. But this place was a front, and it obviously wasn't being lived in. So what if this was like an automaton or something? I don't know, something that's not really alive, like an undead or a demon that doesn't have blood, a fake.
And it just went wild and burst out of the wall.
Or someone took it out. I don't know. But no
Again,
matter,
yeah.
the lack of blood might not have to do with any sort of. It could. I'm in the exact same space that you are, just so you know. But I'm trying to work my way through it.
Sure.
We have a lack of blood, but also a lack of living. Like I'm gonna where's the master bedroom? Is it up here somewhere?
Yes,
Cool,
one of those two broken rooms.
I go into the bedroom and I start tapping on the pillow. Does it have dust on it?
The pillow in this room is well shredded. Everything in this room looks like it's been torn up.
All right. Well, then I go to the bed itself. Are any of the covers still where they would have been in the original? So if I'm making my bed, is the back part of the bed still tucked?
No, it is not.
Dang.
As he is sort of looking for the untouched element to the room, Darren's gonna just scan the room to try and piece together what actually went here, looking at the shreds of the clothes, the broken in door, scuffs on the
Where did the
ground,
struggle start?
impacts. Yeah, just starting to sort of piece together what happened in this room.
In this room specifically, or this floor?
I think he's gonna follow the scene as he can to piece together the whole picture, but starting with what happened here, right?
Okay, give me your intelligence investigation.
Cool. I mean, I'm good with doing it for across the board of the floor just to save us some time. But
I go to the bed and I smell it for normal human smell: sweat, soaps, things that you
Perception,
should
awareness.
smell from a bed.
do I get any stuntage for my through thought as I'm walking
Yep.
through the?
You can have I'll give you a 2-dot stunt,
Oh my gosh, it's happening.
because I don't remember what you said enough to
And me
judge.
saying the word human smells.
Mine was
You have
good.
a 1-dot stunt.
My man.
Let me go back.
Actually, that's 2. Really came in handy. Oh,
Is that not good there, Craig?
No, I'm gonna go with it. It's I don't know what the range for what I need to hit is, and I feel like this
Yeah.
isn't so bad, so I'm gonna go with it.
Okay.
I got a 6.
And Craig.
I also got a 6.
All
right. So we will start with you, Craig.
Mhm.
You trace you follow the path of destruction in here. You can see that it's fairly wild and chaotic in here. It was going here, there, attacking this, attacking that. It seems whatever did this seems like it was just in some sort of frenzy. Then you follow it out the door, through the broken door, where it appears to not start a fight, but join one. You follow from the other room as well, and it is a similar idea.
I was like, no, you go.
Mountain, you sniff for the sense of human living.
Yeah, just something you should smell. There should be a smell of what people smell like in their bed. It's either going to be soap or sweat or whatever.
You do not smell the sense of soap or whatever. You do smell human scents, and you also smell the scent of death.
Yeah, I hear. I'm gonna follow that now that I'm keyed into it. Is it seem to be like part of this scene
It is here, but it is stronger out in the other room,
where the fighting was taking place, we assume.
where over by the hole in the wall.
Yeah, I think Dirham's standing over by the hole at this point, just sort of like playing it out down into the crater and whatnot.
And as you look down, you can see the point of impact where someone clearly hit there. And you can see with your investigation the signs of movement, of agile movement. And you can get a decent idea of the dance of battle that took place there.
And I'm just going to activate a keen sight technique here as well, just to make sure that I have like the truest distance available from this vantage point to just see as much as I can.
Okay, noted. I will tell you when that becomes relevant.
Groovy. Other than that, Dirham, I think, is at the hole, pretty much just like supporting himself on the side of the break of the wall, just like scanning out and playing out the pathway in his head. Whenever Mountain makes his way, even like within perimeter, he probably would say, like, I think there were three. I think that there was a fight that got joined by those two rooms. So why would those two join into battle bursting out of their rooms unless there was a third party involved? Two rooms, which a fight erupted, burst out and joined battle in the hallway, right? Which led towards here. So what came in and engaged with them? What is the third party beyond the individual here?
Whatever was here was humanish. Whatever attacked them was the puncture creature, we're assuming, yes?
As good a lead as we have. So
well,
the puncture creature.
Whatever lived here was not alive and was, I think, the kind of thing we are looking for that fought the bear. I smell the same thing here. And I'll go into the other room. It's the same. It has the same kind of scent to it.
Yep.
These are creatures of, they're not alive. And judging by the way they live, maybe they are just sleepers here. Maybe this was someone's meeting spot and these were their lackeys. Maybe they're people who are like Edgar Malik. I don't know.
Well, do we follow the trail as best as we can and keep hunting?
Does the trail keep going?
Dirham will turn out and just scan to see if there's anything like other signs of damage.
I can try and follow the scent as well, but I think the problem with Mike following the scent of death is that when they stop being that way, the scent is not as strong. So when they calm their aura, I can no longer track them with it. Seemingly, that's my assumption as to why I can't.
Well, then Dirham will look out and just see again if there's any like damage.
I can still follow it as far as we can,
right?
And we know the last ones were attracted to places of death. So if there were places like charnel houses or crypts or graveyards, they could also be places that we should probably be looking. Or even if it points us in that direction, it's a lead.
Yeah, as good a shot as we have.
Let us tell the captain.
So first, your perception awareness, please, Dirham.
Sure. Might as well throw it at the wall, see what sticks.
Come on.
I should bump this. Oh, I will. 4.
Okay. As you look out, you can see two notable depressions in the ground beneath you, where it seems like something hit the ground, not in like a leaping from up here sort of way, but more of a collapse.
Dirham will point that out, pointing in the area.
Something would have to have picked it up and left then, otherwise it would be here, yes?
Right. Caught whatever it was after and ran. Okay.
But there were two things here, so that would imply whatever was here won, wouldn't it?
Yeah, unless one of them got away, in which case then there's another individual who was a part of this who didn't get apprehended. Is that possible in this equation?
Suppose we'll find out. For right now, I feel like there are too many variables right now, yes? So the only thing we can do is try and follow the trail to the end.
Yeah, all right. Back to the
now,
captain.
Though, we shall tell the captain that at least the idiosyncrasies that we've seen here, we obviously can't tell him about everything,
yes,
but
right,
tell him enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll go back to the kitchen.
You go back down to the kitchen. Shouldn't say it was a kitchen.
Or wherever. I don't know.
We just imagined it was a kitchen. I think we all probably imagined it was the kitchen.
It is now.
It is now.
I imagined it was the kitchen. So as long as you did, then we're all the same track.
Yep. You make your way back down, the feeling of silence growing again as you get down to the first floor. And then you make your way into the kitchen where you see Captain Nechara there.
Does that feeling magnify as we get closer to the captain in any way, or is it just present?
You rolled a 7 on that, right?
It was a good roll.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we should look at that first.
So with that roll, it's enough to get a little bit more of a lock on it. And as you approach that room, no, it becomes slightly weaker.
I wonder if it's in the basement.
Yeah, Dirham will just say.
Maybe we should check the house a bit more.
Not from the captain. Do you want to try and hone in on it?
Yeah, let's do that first. Report everything rather than reporting one.
Then we stop,
Well, it's
hopefully
the
a
first
safe
floor anyway,
distance.
so it works out. Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as it feels like we start going in the direction towards where he was, and we're like,
Try something.
Okay.
And I don't think it'll work, but I'm going to try it anyway.
Always
like
a good start.
I like it.
Well, I'm just letting you know as like the DM because I don't think there's a precedent for it. I'm going to try and push some of my essence into the veil that I have.
So you're going to try to attune to it.
Sure. Yeah. I'm
As if it's an artifact, basically. Yeah. Okay. Roll your essence, please.
Oh boy.
Come on, new magic item. Give him a new magic item.
3.
Whoa!
Yeah. I got a 10 and an 8.
New magic item.
Honestly, I'm just trying to talk to the veil lady.
No, give him a magic item.
Okay. You feel it begin to pull on your motes of essence. You feel that if you were to continue with this, you would probably need to attune 5 motes.
Okay. If it's trying to eat, I'll let it eat.
Oh God.
You do so?
Yeah.
Personal or peripheral?
If I do peripheral, it's gonna make
you know
me
the answer.
glow.
You know the answer.
So
you know
the answer is peripheral. No, personal. Yeah.
Oh boy,
Personal.
lower in that personal pool.
I know. Now I'm at 11.
Okay. As you attune your essence to this item, you first of all give me a
God, it's gonna eat you.
I was gonna say, this is my body now.
Right.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, this is nice. This will do. It's a little bright for my taste, but we can change
what is
that.
your resolve?
Hi.
5?
No, I said hi. I gotta go look. 7? No, it is 4. I was looking at the number right.
That's a big difference.
Yeah, no, the number under it is 7. What's that based off of?
There should be a calculation below it on the sheet
Wow.
for the social pools.
It's wit plus integrity.
Oh, right. These were the magic dice that gave you the 7 successes.
And I roll to resist it.
No,
Cool.
because this is a difficulty value. It is a defense value. It is not.
Integrity is one of my favorite thingies. So if something was trying to eat my brain, I would totally try and pump.
Okay. Then you can absolutely try to pump. How much would you like to pump? It is
all
2
the way.
Yeah, it's a good call. It's a good call.
Which is 4 more.
4 more.
I can do as many as I have, right? And I have 4 in integrity. And I'm gonna guess this isn't about being goaded or mind controlled.
No.
All right.
Okay. That's good because it was a 6, so you were very close. Yes, on 6 dice, I rolled 6 successes.
Jeez,
2 10s.
It can happen
I'm
both
rolling
ways.
like Rich usually does.
I'm not. You're stealing my mojo. I'm getting like 2s and shit all over the place.
Anyway,
because you started me using those intelligence, so now my dice are like, we can't do this.
Right, this feels wrong.
As you attune to it, you feel a pressure in your head, and as it builds, it begins to resolve into screams of death, from screams of suffering, of agony, of just the worst mournful cries you could possibly imagine. But you steel yourself against it.
Calm it down.
You steel yourself against it, and while the battering of these howls does not subside, you do deafen yourself to it slightly, and in doing so, you begin to get a feeling, a bit of a feeling of the wrongness within this item and how you might be able to use it to possibly guide towards similar wrongness within this world. You don't know how long it will last. As you are attuning to this, you can see that this ethereal veil, bits of it are beginning to almost melt away as this effect
not my
happens.
keepsake.
Oh, there goes a good trophy. For a good cause. Tap magic item.
You feel like you could unattune it at any moment, of course, and that would stop the progression of this. But the longer it is attuned and working this effect, more it will degrade, till eventually it does return to the underworld.
I kind of whisper to it, help me find those who have been wronged the way you have been wronged.
There is no particular response aside from the continued screams.
More wailing. All right, well, since right now I feel like I can't use it, I'm gonna turn it off. It's okay to like turn it off, I guess.
Yep.
I don't know how this works.
You unattune. You simply choose to reclaim your motes. You don't regain the motes, of course, yet, but you regain the pool, and it's no longer eating away
I have an
at its
idea of how it
existence.
would work, that it might call out things like it, but right now I don't have anything like it to call out to, so it's...
Yeah, you don't have a reason to think that there is something here for it to call out to.
Not at this exact second. When we find the basement or something, then maybe, but now there's not. something.
And otherwise, Dirham is just like sensing where that
Okay.
like lack of exists.
The pull is drawing you back toward the study.
Okay, make my way back in there and ruminate over his very terrible taste. Whoever set up this office. It's coming from in here.
It's a school.
It's a terribly decorated place, but maybe that's why such atrocities existed here. And he steps through the threshold into his study and then tries to hone in on wherever it feels at its strongest.
Okay. It's hard to get more of a feeling than just this room. It's not a very large room, so you
Just
can't
like-
really narrow down the specific points. Aside from that, if you stretch high, it feels weaker, and if you go lower, it feels stronger.
Is that a basement or a door that goes lower
There's only one door in this room
that we see?
that you see.
I mean, we gotta look. We gotta look now, right? I mean, let's start moving some furniture, baby.
Yeah, we check for secret doors. What is the rule?
I mean, that's a fair point. Our first adventure, a hidden freaking like little staircase.
Oh yeah, I
way
lifted up the
was-
steps. You're right.
So let's go back. Let's go back to the basics, baby. Let's start peeling up.
I'm actually gonna smell
paint.
for the. I'm trying to track and see if there's anything, any mildewy smell coming up through the ground. Looking for air pockets and things that would bring that.
Perception awareness.
Okay.
And Dirham's gonna just start
Or
feeling out the.
perception awareness is fine. Yeah.
Just gonna start feeling out the
That's
ground
that
on
roll?
any of these boards. Look under rugs. Look under the desk.
That's a good roll.
Start just moving books. Just anything to activate a thing or hear a hollowness.
Perception
7.
investigation. 7. Okay. You begin smelling. Theorem, let's get your results.
What happens when you don't get any successes, but you did roll one?
Then you hinder.
And you batch.
Yeah.
Okay, I did that.
No.
Hey.
Okay. Mountain, you begin smelling, and eventually you do find some musty air and a little bit of that scent of death coming from beneath the desk. At that point, Theorem, you find on the wall what appears to be a lever behind one of the horns. So naturally, you go up to it and you push.
What does this do?
And as you push, something was clearly weakened within it, and it snaps.
Oh,
It seems probably like it was more of a pull.
I can fix this. I can fix this. Close the door. Close the door.
Okay. So you're fixing it?
Yeah, I'm gonna fix it. Look, yeah, the weird thing about the crafting charms of this is that it's like such like a, and now you have this, it supplements this one, and now yeah, this. So like really, I don't know why I haven't made a flow chart yet of what all these things do for me, but
I gave you a flow chart.
yeah, and I'm not on that computer, so here we are. Okay, let's see. So I think this is probably just like crack mending technique plus craftsman needs no tools, but this is also lots of modes. So let me just double check here. All right, gang.
Look at that. So much for never using your crafting charms.
Yeah, right. Well, yeah, to mess up my fuck up. Yeah, this is living the dream right here. This is it. Yeah, so I'm just gonna use, I think craftsman needs no tools, which will do it, right? Without the need for tools or workshop, Excel can start basic and major projects as soon as they have proper ingredients and can complete such works with blazing speed, often in just minutes or seconds. Yeah.
Do you have the proper ingredients?
I mean, the switch and where it broke off.
So you're just thinking you're going to just blowtorch it back on?
Yeah, I mean, right?
Yeah,
I
you're
mean,
thinking no mechanisms within this might have been broken or anything like that?
I mean, I think that's where oh, you're right, because something went snap on the inside, right? You did narrate that. Masterfully so, if I do say so myself. Okay, yeah, that's fair. I gotta like get in there. Jeez, getting like PTSD of trying to like refix a house. Okay, yeah, I won't do this then. I will just go, crap.
Okay.
So you're not doing it?
You're not doing it.
Because
So-
the interior is smashed to pieces. I have to find wherever the mechanism is. Even if I connected this one thing, it doesn't fix the whole mechanism because something.
I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I knew where that was going. I could have just let you have it. But nope. I wanted you to destroy the house. All right. Smiling mountain.
I try and feel around to see, does the desk seem like it's attached to the floor? So first
No.
I'm just like, okay, so I'm going to move the desk first, I guess.
Okay.
That makes the most sense before
I'll
I'm
help.
like,
Yeah, we can.
I'm not sure.
We can be.
I
civilized
say,
about this.
oh, thanks. Ooh, yeah, big help.
It actually probably hurts because you have to bend down to like get
That's
to his
actually
levels.
true because I'm already, well, I feel like I'm in such a hunched position like all the time.
Oh yeah,
So
your
it's
core
probably
is
just more
on
of-
fire. on fire.
Yeah, but it's a good thing I'm a young man because at like 25, I'm gonna have a lot of back issues. So I'm gonna be like, oh god, just from the constant crouching.
Later on, some adventure is gonna assume you to be a monster because you're like this hunched over like giant.
Oh, hey guys, just been inside a lot of your tiny dumb houses.
You guys
Why
did
is
this
he
to me.
won't be?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What is this roll for? Is this to actually lift up the whatever where you think the floorboards are, or is this to move the desk? Because you don't need to roll to move the desk.
No, I assume the desk was an easy thing because like he's helping balancing it
Yeah.
and moving it. But no, yeah, I'm trying to like find like just a hold in the floor, and then I'm just gonna like lift. So I'm looking for like what seems like a regular seam that would lead to an opening.
Okay.
So and then I'm gonna just
Give me that
pull.
roll.
You got it. And with that mighty thoo, rack it up. And you said athletics, right?
Yes.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, and then we'll do our athletics next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That was all successes except for 1. And then athletics is 1 more success and just 1 more success.
Okay.
Bust this house to pieces.
How many successes?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
All right.
Just a ridiculous amount for just ripping up floorboards, which I could have done just at any time. Just could have just ripped up
The
floorboards.
seam is very small. It's far too small for you to actually fit your fingers into.
So I have to make handholds.
You basically you work your fingernail in, you crack up just a little bit of the wood that lets you get your fingers in a little more, and you just slowly begin jamming those fingers inside, and then you get your grip, you steady yourself, you pull up thinking it's going to take a lot of effort, but it just kind of pops off. It clearly was not meant to go up, it was meant to go down, but
That's cool.
that doesn't matter because you rolled a 9, so it just pops off like the cap of a soda bottle, and you can see a set of stairs going down into darkness.
All right. So yeah, this is what we were looking for, I think.
Yeah.
I do look at the mechanism and I go, oh, this is supposed to go in and then it slides back. See the little tracks here?
Yeah, it's my
Supposed
fault.
to, and I look on the broken thing. I'm like, yeah. And I just gingerly put that up against the wall.
Yeah, I can fix that. I don't think it
We don't need to.
probably matters, but I could.
Nah, I don't think so.
All right, good talk. Let's go. I'm gonna pull off the wand.
Should we tell the captain about this hole we just found just in case he's curious about it?
I don't know. Yeah, I guess. Okay. Yeah, it's his city. Let's keep him informed.
We're just going to tell him we're going to go investigate it.
Right. Yes, and he will follow. He will want us.
Oh, you're right.
see
He's going to
this,
want
I'm
to follow
sure.
and it's going to die
This is a
for
crazy
sure.
lead.
Let's check it out because we're going to say it could just be a wine cellar. So when it leads to a set of catacombs, we'll just say we had to keep going.
Yeah, it could be a wine cellar. That's a good point.
Mhm. All right. For this
let's
person
just-
that doesn't eat, sleep, or drink.
And let's put this door back, kind of just like
No, I don't even. It's fine to stay off because I do want them to find it. What if we die? We still want them to have all the tools they need to find this.
okay.
All right.
Look, we're hunted. You can't blame a guy for just wondering when these guys think we're bad egg. Captain already has a funk about us.
No, he loves us.
Sure.
So you head
and
down into the darkness?
Yeah, we're going.
What do you use for light?
Oh, right. Dang. We normally use ourselves.
No. I've got the dustiest of an inventory sheet. Let me just take a quick look.
I do think I have a lantern.
Yeah, I think we have lanterns. I think we have lanterns and oil.
Okay,
So yeah,
great. You
lanterns.
light a lantern and you head down into darkness. The steps descend until eventually they reach a fairly large open room. Give me perception awarenesses, please.
Ooh, George just feels like an ambush.
Ambush. It's never an ambush.
Ah! Why did I take that?
actually
When
has
it
been
is, it's going to be
ambushes
super
before.
useful.
5.
Oof.
5.
This is the revenge roll, 2.
Okay. You see, Mountain and Dirham, you both see that there is a wardrobe on the far side that lies slightly cracked open. Not cracked as in broken, just, slightly opened.
Mm-hmm.
Dirham, you can see that in the corner there is, although there is a layer of dust around this room, in the corner there is a spot that is empty and is not covered in dust. And then you both see that there is a body in the middle of the floor.
Okay. Well, first things first. And
Wardrobe?
Darren will start to approach the body. Lantern raised, dragon scion, wand in hand.
Is the smell of death around here? Not just regular death, but,
faint, old. As you approach the body, it is desiccated is the right word for it.
Ugh.
It looks drained and withered. It wears fairly regular looking clothing, and the body does not appear to have decomposed. Rather, it's withered. It's been drained of fluids.
So it's almost mummified.
Almost mummified.
Judging by dust and stuff, does it appear to have been here for time?
For a decent time. However,
Not like
the layer of
ages,
dust here is not quite as much as is around it.
Interesting.
Also, Dirham, within the dust, you can see a number of footprints.
Deer immediately points these details out, as well as the spot in the corner that doesn't have dust. This
Something was taken from there.
Those.
What was taken from here? And I go over to the wardrobe, and I'm just gonna rather than just open it, I'm gonna like feel about first. I'm actually gonna be careful with it.
Okay.
good call. This is classic jump scare.
That's just jump scare. My concern is I don't know, something else.
You continue over to the wardrobe. It has a lock on it, but it's obviously not locked because it's open. And as you pull it, you can see that this wardrobe is similarly, the bottom of it is similarly dusty, but the rest of it has clearly been recently used, possibly actively used.
What's the wardrobe look like?
It looks like a standard wooden wardrobe.
No, I mean clothing.
Oh, there's no clothing.
There's nothing in here.
Nothing.
Like it's been taken out.
Like it's been taken out.
This is where the fuck you with the council robes, isn't it?
Yeah, the real hiding place. Okay.
Let's check you were checking the shape
yeah.
where the thing had been taken.
Yeah. I mean, looking at the body just in more detail, maybe just like taking a look to see if it had anything on it of note.
Okay. Give me a perception investigation.
Sure. I would be happy to. As I drop my dice. 2.
Okay. With a 2. No, you don't find anything of note. At least not on their person as far as possessions.
Right.
Other than the standard clothing that they're wearing.
Assuming that they've just been completely killed and pilfered, Dirham will then.
Is it a man, woman?
Man.
No way to know the age because of all of that. I'm going to
Maybe if you did a medicine roll, you might be able to guess.
No way to know.
Yeah, true. This is just one of those.
I am, however, going to smell within the wardrobe and around the body and stuff like that.
Mhm.
We were around the council members, and I have to assume those masks are all made of the same materials and stuff, and the material appears to be pretty unique. So I'm going to see if I can pick up on that.
Okay. Give me your perception investigation.
Oh, wait, +2. I don't have
And George,
one.
there's nothing of note in that corner, correct? It's literally just an empty, undusted space.
It is an empty, undusted space.
In the shape of a box.
It looks like there is a multiple boxes probably, and it looks like that is a center point of those footprints.
Like someone went to go pick stuff up.
But nothing is there now.
Nothing is there now, and there is 0 dust with it there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like it happened a long time ago. It was very recent theory.
I got a 5. Yes.
5. Okay. You get some hints of a strange material that you're not familiar with. It's possible it comes from the mask, but you didn't really get close enough to get a good sniff off on them.
No, and I wasn't utilizing the power at that time,
Yeah.
so I'm just kind of relying on
And
potential pickups.
You also have something, I believe, where once you've smelled someone, you can always recall them.
Yeah, but I didn't get that close to the council members.
Okay.
So if I would have activated it in that scene, I might have been like, oh, maybe, but I didn't. And they were you specifically made them very far away. So I would have, even though I might cursory have a good sense of smell, I would have to activate it, I imagine, to push it to that supernatural level. So in all fairness, I feel like
You do, however, smell something familiar. You did activate that charm now, right?
Yes, it's been for the scene. It's activated. So I imagine this house is the scene. But if I'm wrong,
you do smell a familiar smell.
It's gonna be dates and monkeys, motherfucker.
It is the smell of dates, monkeys, and Adramalik. And that's where we'll end it.
I knew it. I started to say anything. I was waiting for you to say that's where we'll end it.
Thank you so much for taking the time to enjoy our show. Come back next week for the next part of our adventure, or join our Patreon for early access to the next episode, as well as a Patreon exclusive campaign of Rippers. Join our wonderful patrons Bubble Dirt and Nova Phoenix in supporting this show. And of course, don't forget to check out our tutorials and video plays on YouTube at The RPG Blender. If you want to stay up to date on our releases, you can join our Discord. Check the description for a link.
Don't have Discord? No worries, find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at RPG Blender, or subscribe on your podcast app of choice. Music is The Punk Rock Show by My Free Mickey. Copyright 2012, licensed under Creative Commons Attribution License. Thank you again, and remember, there's gaming outside the Forgotten Realms.